Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. If you are new and you're watching for the first time, welcome. My name is Nashia, and by day I am a family law attorney, and by night I am a life coach and a motivational speaker, and I love to motivate, inspire, and encourage others. Yes, they are all the same thing. So I'm going to get straight into the video because I know you clicked on this video for a reason. You're like, Nashia, look, help me, okay? I'm in court. I'm in family court with this narcissist. It's driving me insane. I'm emotionally drained. What tips do you have for me? Help a sister out, help a brother out. What do you have for me? So I'm gonna get straight into it, okay? Straight into it without further ado. Number one, when you find yourself in family court with a narcissist, and this is something that I tell my clients all the time, you have to document. I literally tell my clients this, get you a separate binder, a separate notebook, and that is what you're going to use to document everything that you need to document, right? So let me give you some examples on what are some things that you may be documenting while you're in family court with a narcissist and you're going through, let's say, your custody case, right? One of the things you want to document, and this is the issue that comes up sometimes, is the issue of pick up and drop offs of the kids. I'll have a client that say, oh, Miss Conway, he drops the kids off early. He asks for this time, but he never exercises the time. And so he frequently drops the kids off early, or he cancels his visitation last minute. But now we're back in court 6 months later, he's filing a modification, and I know it's only because of child support. And so what I tell that person, what I would tell my client, what I would tell a person that would, have a similar situation is document. So every time he's dropping the kids off early, or every time he's canceling the visitation, you need to have that documented, because when we get to court, you can't just say, oh, well, he drops the kids off early or he cancels. The judge is going to want to know when, where, how many times has he done it? So you want to make sure that you document that. Another thing that you may want to document is you want to document whenever you are sending text messages or emails, when you are notifying the other parent about medical appointments, or before you make an educational decisions. You want to make sure you have it documented. Now, I'm being a little, I guess, over the top when I say get an actual binder. If you wanted to have this documented electronically or notes in your phone or your iPhone, do that. But the point is, you want to document. You want to document because, as you know, narcissists, they'll get in court and they'll lie. They will lie. They'll say, oh, I never said that. I never did that. He or she never gave me any information about the doctor's appointments. This is my first time hearing about this. They didn't tell me that the medical bill would be this much. They'll lie. So you have to make sure that you have your documentation ready. Okay, so that's tip number one. Tip number two, you want to make sure that you are getting some form of therapy during this process. Now, that's a question that I ask my clients. Are you getting therapy? Because divorce is a very emotional process, right? You add on divorcing a narcissist, that's emotionally draining. It can affect your mental health, your physical health. You need to talk to a therapist. And it's nothing wrong with that. This is, for a lot of people, it's their first time going through a situation like that. They'll say, Ms. Conway, this is my first time. I've never been in a situation like this. And I, as their attorney, I try to help them as much as I can. But I can't help them with the mental health aspect of it. I can only help them with the legal aspect. And sometimes I think the clients, they think, well, this is my attorney and I trust her so much as my attorney. I'm also going to sit and talk to her and vent to her, because I would rather talk to her and vent to her than to talk to a therapist that doesn't really know the whole backstory on everything that's going on. And so I can listen, but I can't really give any practical advice because I'm not a licensed mental health therapist. So you want to make sure that you're also getting therapy throughout the process when you find yourself having to go to court, family law court, specifically with a narcissist. Tip number three, you want to make sure that you learn courtroom etiquette. And one thing I just want to highlight is how to present yourself during your trial. Now, the reason why this is so important, and you actually want to practice this with your attorney in advance. You want to practice with your attorney in advance because you know that when you get to court, that narcissist is going to lie. They're going to lie. They may try to embarrass you, and you have to be mentally and emotionally prepared for that. And you have to practice how to conduct yourself in court, despite the fact of this person lying on you, trying to embarrass you. You don't want to get on the stand and be screaming and rolling your eyes and smacking your teeth. You want to make sure that, because that narcissists may try to portray you as a certain way, and the judge will be looking. Oh, they'll look at your demeanor. You know, they'll see, they use that to assess credibility. So you want to make sure that you practice in advance how to conduct yourself in court, how to just, you know, be prepared for when the narcissist starts allowing you, how you're going to respond. Maybe when you testify, you may want to look at the judge. You may not, you know, well, I don't know. It depends on exactly, you know, where your how your courtroom is set up. And so that's something that you'll talk to your attorney with. But I tell my clients that when you testify, you know, look at the judge, don't look at the other person, right? Because they could smirk, they could do anything that could just trigger you. And next thing you know, you going off, and, you know, and the judge is looking at you like you've lost your mind. When reality, you know, it's because of them that they triggered you. But the judge, they don't see that, because the narcissists, we know what they do. What they do, a great job of deceiving people, specifically people in the court system, right? And that's a whole nother topic, but they do a good job of being deceptive, and they are charming, and they come polished and dressed nice. And so you want to make sure that you are aware of that. You know how they're going to be. So just be prepared. You know they're going to get in court and lie. You know that. So just be prepared for that, okay? And as a bonus, I have a bonus before I wrap up. So a bonus, you want to make sure, and I have to look down at my notes, okay? I have to look down at my notes. You want to make sure that when you are going to court with the narcissist, that you are, I already said, staying calm, right? And that you're getting your therapy. I had a bonus for y'all. Now I can't find my bonus, and I don't know why, but I definitely have wrote down the bonus. I'm so sorry. I don't remember my bonus. Yeah. Make sure that you, okay, here's the bonus. This is not the bonus that I originally had for y'all, but this is the bonus that I have for right now, okay? So as a bonus, you want to make sure that when you find yourself having to go to family court with a narcissist, that you vet you a great family law attorney. I promise you that was not what I initially had written down, but I can't find it, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. So that's equally important. Vet a great family law attorney. You want to make sure that you're going to have a family law attorney that's going to be empathetic to you, patient, knowledgeable, passionate about practicing family law. That's important. Who understands narcissism, who has some experience with it, whether professionally or personally, so they understand what they're dealing with. That's so important. You want to make sure you do that. And you want to make sure that you do your research, ask around, look at the reviews, ask that attorney in the consultation, are they familiar with narcissism? How many cases have they handled involving a narcissistic spouse? And so you want to make sure before you make that investment in an attorney that this is someone that you believe who could truly fight for you and who could represent you well. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this video helpful, please let me know by hitting the like button. Also, please feel free to join the community by hitting the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications that way you will be notified when I post new content. And until next time, be blessed, stay blessed. Same thing, just like to say it twice, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.